Play ball.
When you need electrical work for your home or business, you need it done right the first time. The IBEW provides professional electrical contractors and tradesmen that undergo extensive training and apprenticeships to ensure the best service and safety for your electrical needs. Our quality jobs in the community fuel our economy with quality workmanship. We're your International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, and we are trained to electrify.
Now is the time of year to clean your home, so call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today. It's a toll-free call, 866-276-1418. 866-276-1418. It's carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, oriental.
Live from Vaquero Field, it's high school baseball action today. The Crusaders of Steubenville Catholic Central take on the Wildcats of Edison. Today's game is being brought to you by Thrifty Hertz Napa, AT&T on Sunset, Naval Spaghetti House, the Wintersville Trophy Shop, Apollo Restoration, Transmart USA, M&M, True Value Hardware, Bird's Hot Dogs by Testa Machine Company, Spuds Parkview Inn, The Target Shop, National Colloid Company, Village Sleep Center by the IBEW Local 246, The Annabelle Company, also by Ace Optical, P&L Tree Service, Windfall Fundraising, TS Electric, Capital Recovery, Rehab Plus on Sunset, JC Pest Control, and Thomas Auto Centers. We'll give you the rest after the top half of the first inning. Good afternoon, everyone. Jim Huggins along with Jason Jenkins from Vaquero Field, where these two teams, Jace, getting ready to battle, and an opportunity here to kind of warm up. They both are playing in the OVAC Championships this weekend. Crusaders beating Shadyside yesterday, 9-3. Edison beating Cambridge by the score of, I can't remember what the score was, but they're going to play on Friday night. Crusaders are playing Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, preview two of the top teams in the Valley here, getting to go at it, getting another rivalry game. We talked about Big Red Edison, Big Red Central. These two also fit in that category.
We are off and running. First pitch to Anthony Sinacropi, number 4, the pitcher, batting leadoff for the Wildcats. And Lefevre on the mound for the Crusaders in the count 0-1.
Yeah, we can see Lefevre. This is the first time we've seen him on the mound this year.
Kicks and delivers. This one's hit on a line drive to the shortstop. Snagged out there by Noah Fayak. Ball was knifing away from him. He stuck the glove up and made the catch for out number 1.
Yeah, Sinacropi hit it hard, but Fayak able to make a nice play to start the game.
For the Crusaders around the horn, Keeter in left field, Sprocki in center, Gorman in right, Simmons at third, Fayak at short, Connor at second, Bell at first, Lefevre and Argentine are your battery. That'll bring up Ryan Higgs, number 10, playing second base today, and he skies this one out of play over the right side. Kind of an overcast day. It's been sunny in and out. Rained on the way up here. It rained here. Rained hard. The power went out for a while. Able to get it back on again. Donnie Young was calling me in a panic. He says, well, we're going to get power. We're going to the scoreboard, and you guys won't be able to go. And next pitch, and it's skied toward right field. This one could be trouble, and it's going to drop in for a base hit. Higgs will stay there. 3 guys for the Crusaders couldn't get there in time, and no hitter's gone as Higgs gets a base hit.
Yeah, it was actually a beautiful curveball. Higgs was able to battle off and was lucky to punch that in no man, the Bermuda Triangle between right, second, and first.
In right field last night, I did the Toronto winning Central game last night for WKKX. They had right field had tons of water in there, so they were playing the right fielders up close because if the ball went out there, it would just die.
Right.
And they had to go after it. Toronto wins that game in 9 innings by the score of 7-5, but potential bad news for Toronto as Nick Sinchak, their fine senior shortstop and pitcher, looked like a severe elbow issue last night. So we'll see what happens. They play the Crusaders on Saturday at 1:30. Here's a pitch in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's up here at Vaquero Field.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's weird this year because the OVAC has the boys and the girls both playing. And, usually it's they're set on different weekends like our basketball. But the 0-1 offering. It's a sky down the left field side and out of play.
Beautiful job so far by Lefevre. I said the first time we've seen him pitch this year, and he's been around the plate or off the plate, where he wants to be so far.
So no 2 count now to Higgs with Alec McBain due up next. Runner at first with 1 out, and they throw over and bounces off of Matt Bell.
Get our man Jason Vane doing the bases today.
Scott Hatcher behind the plate. Mike Colopy, longtime head coach of Edison, coaching down to third.
You can
Jim
hear that wind
Marcus.
kicking.
Oh, yeah. Jim Marcus down at first. There's a curveball. Skied up the chute. Fayak drifting into the grass, and he will make the catch for out number 2. So he's got a pop-up and a line-out. Fayak's busy early, and that'll bring up the number 4 hitter, first baseman George Ash.
Number 20, George Ash.
See the crowd starting to pile in here, both teams.
Wildcat got white pants today. Black jerseys, gray numerals trimmed in white. Crusaders with the white pants with a blue stripe, blue uniforms, blue tops. Curveball drops in for a strike. Gold lettering trimmed in white.
Wind blowing straight out right now, Jack Presley, too.
Well, let's see if they decide to get Sinacropi in the action here. Or, excuse me, Higgs down there at first base with 2 down. Not going. That pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Once again, impressed by Lefebvre. You know, the first ball, curveball striking in here. Right, that pitch was right on the outside corner, right where he wanted it. He's ahead 0-2.
So Higgs down at first. 0-2 count. Outside for a ball. I see my man Zach down there. I have to text him and let him know I see him.
Even that pitch right there is a nice job. The first ball he's throwing, but it's a purpose pitch outside, trying to get him to chase. Nice job by Astronaut doing that. Safe lead at first.
1-2 curveball. Just caught a piece of it. It rolls back near the on-deck circle.
I like those Edison uniforms. Man.
They are. They're very nice.
Center field playing straight away.
Dan, you couldn't just tell me something. Dan's got to text me.
Too far away.
1-2 pitch sails outside, and it's 2-2. You're listening to the ball game on Ohio Valley Sports Online. If you're out there listening, you can also catch us on YouTube. Dan has it up and running. Go to YouTube and type in Ohio Valley Sports Online. You'll see Edison and Steubenville Central. Just click on here, and you're off and running. The 2-2 pitch. Curveball hit on the ground right at third baseman Simmons. Throw over is in time, and the side is retired. For the Wildcats in the top of the first, no runs. 1 hit. They strand 1. We head to the bottom of the first, 0-0.
Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish junks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
101, 102, 100.
So, Robert, what are you doing?
Just counting all the great used cars we have at the best prices at Thomas Auto Center.
Over 100 used vehicles in stock. All makes and models, like this certified Brio 2017 Ram. Only 19,000 miles. Plus, no credit, that credit, Thomas can help.
So how many?
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thomas Auto Center.
Mall Road, St. Clairsville.
Ace Optical offers a great selection of designer frames. I was able to pick out the exact pair of glasses I wanted at a very reasonable price. All I had to do was bring in my prescription.
No matter what your style, at Ace Optical, we've got your look.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, the sports authority. Check out the out-of-town scoreboard at ohiovalleysportsonline.com. Sponsored by Peterson Financial and Steubenville Bakery.
He's still hopping that ball. Are we back? Okay. All right, bottom half of the first inning. Some other sponsors: Marcino Enterprises, Soft Eye Federal Credit Union, Spot Bar, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, Steve's Fish and Chips, Fort Steuben Maintenance, Thorn Enterprises, Tucker's Tavern, and Lansing Villa Royale. As we begin the bottom half of the first inning, Sinacrop is on the mound, and Noah Fayak steps in and takes the strike, 0-1. Fayak, Connor, Argentine, your top 3 for the Crusaders. Wind blowing kind of briskly from right to left. Next pitch, so Crappie overthrows that one. Takes a look back at the mound.
Feel like he slipped a little bit coming off of there.
I was listening to the Pirates game on the way home last night from Wheeling, and I never seen heard of such ineptness as they did in the 7th inning. Fastball down low, 2-1. Giving up 7 runs to the Diamondbacks, who have maybe one major league hitter on that roster. They got rid of everybody else. Pollock left, Goldschmidt left. 2-1 is down low, ball 3.
Yeah, they hit the ball last night, though, I'll tell you.
Jeez.
They did something to Firestone. They bunt.
3-1, lined right up in the gut, and into the center field for a base hit. So no-hitter gone, and Fayak leads off with a single.
Fayak does a nice job. Of course, 3-1, a hitter's pitch, and it was right down the middle. He took it right back up the middle like you want to do.
Mentioned the OVAC games. The Crusaders will take on Toronto. Central's prom is Saturday night. Toronto's is Friday night. So they compromised in the middle and playing at 1:30 on Saturday. Sinacroppy from the stretch. Nice lead out there by Fayak, not going. And the ball's fisted toward first, but foul. As Ash grabbed it. Meanwhile, Edison plays Meadowbrook Friday night at 7:30 down at the I-470 field. Hopefully we'll be in better shape in the outfield. It looks, they put a tarp over that field, and all this area here, like from the where the third base coach is supposed to stand, on back on both sides, is just all worn out from the tarp. And it doesn't look good. Wheeling Jesuit plays their games there. Wheeling Central plays their games there.
Where was that Lindsley Barnesville game? That's a game I'm really interested in. Barnesville's the only undefeated team left in the Valley. And Lindsley's got a pretty good pitcher in Eli Petho. That's going to be a good game.
Yeah, I don't know when that game is. They got these things with the softball and the baseball. I don't care. Remember when anybody plays anymore. They're kicking pretty good. Lead. And Sinacroppy will throw over. So Luca Connor steps in, number 7, the second baseman, will be followed by 21 catcher Dom Argentine, and then Matt Bell in the cleanup hole, playing first base.
That wind's blowing out. If someone can lift one, there's a shot.
Yeah.
The wind can help carry it out.
There's a pitch, sails outside, and it's 1-2.
Nice pitch by Sinacroppy's at 0-2. He tries to go outside. Connor provided one of my favorite moments of the year. He hit that buzzer beater against Madonna in basketball.
1-2 pitch. This one skied foul out of play over the right side.
We talked about, too, like as with the Big Red Edison game, same thing. These kids are familiar. A lot of them play together. One approach 33.
Right. And the 1-2. Curveball in there. Strike 3 called. Connor looked at his arm like it might have hit him.
Right.
But Scotty Hatcher wouldn't give him the base. So 1 down, runner at first for Dom Argentine. High school baseball now, you do not have to get out of the way. You can just stand there, which I hate that rule.
Ball crosses a plate like that. He catches it as a strike, and then it hits him. Is it a strike or is it a hit batter?
I don't know. I think they'd probably give him the hit batsman. First pitch in Argentine is a strike.
Because you're right. Connor looked like his arm like that hit me.
He thought it hit him, yeah. The 0-1. Curveball hit in the air toward right center field. That's going to drop in. As Fayak rounds second, gets to third easily. They bobble the ball. On his way to second is Argentine. The throw comes into short. And the Crusaders have runners at second and third with 1 out. Give Argentine a single and then the error on the right fielder because Argentine no way is going to get to second base without that bobble.
A nice piece of hitting by Argentine, though. He caught the curveball, kept his weight back, and drove it into the right center gap.
2 hits for the Crusaders. Second down and third, or second and third now with Matt Bell coming up to the plate. Sinacroppy from the stretch. And the pitch sails outside for a ball. Third baseman Andrew Kinney was way in on the grass.
And look at the center fielder. The center fielder Smith is shaded just a little bit towards left.
Well, he's the only guy at third in on the grass. Sinacroppy's 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. Count even at 1-1.
I'm not sure why they have Kenny.
I don't know.
You're expecting a squeeze from your number 4 hitter.
I mean, a ground ball there would certainly maybe catch Fayak off guard, but if it's hit there, 1-1, up high, 2-1. Well, I saw so many base running blunders last night from Wheeling Central and Toronto. You could write a book about it. Toronto stranded 15 runners. Wheeling Central stranded 10. They had bases loaded, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th to win the game. Couldn't get a guy across.
A huge gap in between center and right here.
2-1 offering. That's in there for a strike, 2-2. Crusaders got a great pitching performance last night from Matt Bell and beating Shadyside, who was the #1 seed in the OVAC. Playing at home. I played down on that field. I'll tell you a story what happened to me down on that field. 2-2 pitch. Outside, ball 3.
Nice job by Bell.
So we're playing somebody down there. I can't remember. And we're in like the game right before the regionals. And Ronnie Sismondo is pitching for us. And at the time, Ronnie was the best player in the Valley by far. And just strikes out everybody. Well, in that game, we were playing, I can't remember who it was, but 3-2 pitch, foul ball. And I was playing center field, and I made 2 gap diving catches. So there were scouts there from the Seattle Mariners and Detroit Tigers scouting Ronnie in high school. And he ended up getting drafted by Seattle, went to Arizona and played there. But anyways, after I made the second one, I come running in from the outfield, and those 2 scouts are sitting over the bench, and I purposely ran over by them. I said, "That's Huggins, Huggin." And the scout says, "Hey, nice catches out there, buddy." 3-2 with runners at second and third. And the pitch. Curveball, and it was down low.
That's a bat by Bell there.
That's a gutsy throw with the bases, or with 3-2 count. Throwing a curveball.
Well, too there. I mean, even if it's a ball, you're really not hurt. You got bases loaded now, force play everywhere, and you're taking off the bat away from your #4 hitter. So
the rest of the infield's at double play depth, except for Kenny at third. As Ryan Gorman, the lefty, stands in. First pitch, big cut, swing and a miss.
Now, Gorman, though, has been putting the bat on the ball very well this year.
Yeah. Ryan's got a long swing, though. 0-1 count. They're not holding the runner at first. Ash playing behind him. And the pitch. Down low. Good block up down there by Gump.
Nice job. No, it's like when I coach, I would always tell, the girls or boys, situation like this, I want you to give me a bigger lead. Give me a huge lead, but when they catch that ball, I want you, as hard as you get off, get back that hard. I don't want you picked off, but take away that force.
1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Rest of our sponsors today: Everhart Bow Funeral Home, Attorney Trade Peterson, Economy Lawn Care, Smokies, Made Men Promotions, Cellular Solutions, New Skin, Giannamore's Pizza, Hauser Furniture, Peterson Financial, Steubenville Bakery, Buckeye Security, and EGCC. Next pitch fouled. It's a numbered, and it'll fall in the grass.
Gorman fights it off. Stay alive. 1-2.
I'll give you these over there so you can have them at the end of the game.
I hear the coach saying Gorman needs to shorten that stride up, put the bat on the ball, just get it in play here with 1 out.
Yeah, like I said, he's got a long swing. If he connects, he can drive it. 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Had my annual eye appointment today, Dr. Jagella. What a great guy. Who is? Teddy? Give a shout out to Teddy Gorman. Hopefully his boy can do something here on the 2-2 count and the pitch. This one's hit on the ground toward first. They'll gobble it up. Ash will throw home. He's off the bag, but they'll tag him out on the play here as they pull the catcher Gump off the bag. Gorman will take over first. Bases are still loaded, but now with 2 outs.
Nice job by the catcher Gump there, realizing that he came off the plate and then put the tag on. Yes, it was. Who was the first base? Ash.
I wonder if Ash if he would have had enough time to go tag the bag first and then throw home. But, down at third base, Fayek had a lead. So there's a pitch. It's outside. As Ryan Anderson, the designated hitter, steps in, number 4, right-hander. Crusaders still bases loaded, 2 down. Sinacroppy trying to get out of this jam early.
Ryan Anderson, just a freshman, but a very, very good ball player, Tex.
And the pitch. That's in there for a strike, 1-1.
He played a lot of years for our colleague who's also listening in, Billy Ellis. In Pony Ball Little League.
I want to give a shout out to my cousin, Steve Miller, listening in Kapolei, Hawaii today. My cousin Rick is working, but Stevie's down there for a while. Edison, former Edison graduate. Ball's down low, 2-1 now to Ryan Anderson. No score. Crusaders with bases loaded, 2 down. Sinacrapi trying to get out of this jam, a 2-1 count, and delivers. That's down low, ball 3. So Anderson 1 pitch away from getting an easy RBI.
I tell you what, Jags, the outfield's playing in shallow. Anderson got a little bit of pop. He's only a freshman. He can hit, and with the wind blowing out, they better be careful.
It's blowing out towards center field, but it's also blowing into here. 3-2 pitch, ball 4. So Gorman to second, Bell to third. Argentine will come across, and Anderson with a RBI walk. That is walk number 2 for Sinacrapi here in the first inning.
Left fielder number 22.
The Crusaders score first. Jaden Keeter, left fielder. 7th guy to bat in the inning. Big swing and a miss. Foul tipped it into the glove.
And Keeter's dad sitting down there cheering him on. Jason.
He's excited for softball. Next pitch fouled down the right side toward
Jason
concession
is.
stand. Yeah, co-ed softball starts on Sunday. 23 teams. The legend Dan Vogel's in action on Sunday at noon, right? I think so. I think it's noon down on field 3. 0-2 pitch hit towards second. That's a slow roller. They're going to have to go to first, and they don't get him.
Oh, they did get him.
Wow. Donnie Young, Bill Lamanti are a little animated on that. So for the Crusaders in the first, they pick up 1 run on just 2 hits, and they'll strand 3 at the end of 1 complete. 1-0 Crusaders.
Sudden fire, storm, or water damage can leave you feeling helpless. A disaster does not have to disrupt your life or business. With Apollo Professional Cleaning and Restoration, you are assured the fastest response guaranteed 24/7, 365 to any emergency. Apollo Restoration's trained and certified staff uses only state-of-the-art equipment to restore and safeguard your property. In the wake of disaster, think Apollo Restoration. Don't be fooled by the amateurs. You can expect the best from your community's restoration company. Apollo Restoration. Remember, 264-6400, 264-6400.
Bert's Hot Dog Shop. Here's the who, what, where, when, and why about Bert's.
Where?
Route 18, just outside Burgettstown.
When?
When you want the very best hot dog you've ever tasted.
Why?
Because it's Bert's passion to create the best hot dog, to create fresh homemade chili sauce for your chili dog each and every day.
How?
Oh, that's simple. It's a foot long with or without chili. It's a hot dog with or without the fixins. It's how you love your hot dog. Bert knows. Bert knows how. Bert knows hot dogs. Route 18. See you there, dog.
Serving the Ohio Valley for over 50 years, Lancia Healthcare is your choice for long-term care and various rehabilitation services. With locations in Steubenville and St. Clairsville, Lancia Healthcare is committed to your loved one's needs. At Lancia Healthcare, let our family take care of your family. Call 740-264-7101 to schedule your visit today.
Top out of the second inning, 5-6-7 due up for the Wildcats as Lefevre's first offering is the fastball up a little bit up and in. Andrew Kinney, the third baseman, number 17. He'll be followed by Logan Hanchin, the DH, number 21, and Riley Watson, the left fielder, number 8. So Lefevre with a 1-0 count into the windup and delivery. Big curve sail, or fastball sails up and in. Buzz the tower. Then it's 2-0.
The fastball or hanging curveball that didn't curve. But either way, behind 0-2 here.
Lefevre's next pitch, swing and a miss. Game the hit sign.
Oh, 2-0. You're looking for a fastball, something you can drive.
Big Red's playing out Meadowbrook today. Oh.
You can hear we caught that on top.
Yeah.
So the Fever recovers here from 2-0, quickly getting it back to 2-2 here.
Pitch.
Curveball outside there.
3-2 to Andrew Kinney, one of the pitchers on the Legion baseball team. 3-2 offering. Inside corner, strike 3 call.
Nice location there. Right
Kinney
on the inside
thought he was
corner.
going to get a walk call out of that, but
Designated hitter number 21.
that'll bring up Logan Hanshin, the DH, number 21, right-handed hitter. Pretty good-sized kid. He and Kinney both.
Big backwards K there. First strikeout for Lefevre.
And his offering. Curveball stays up.
Not a bad miss there.
He thought he had a strike and kind of wasn't happy about that call, but that's one thing you should not do is make gestures out there on the mound when the umpire's watching you, because he will hold a grudge. You think that one was close?
You and Dougie.
Yeah. 2-0 pitch. Down low, ball 3. I was watching highlights last night, the Phillies game, and Bryce Harper got thrown out. I guess the umpire's strike zone was pretty erratic last night, and Phillies manager Gabe Kapler came out to argue, and Bryce Harper just shoved him aside and started arguing himself and got thrown out. Rio offerings a strike, 3-1. Bryce Harper is not a small guy. I mean, Gabe Kapler used to be like a muscle man when he played for Texas. And the 3-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Nice job.
Riley Watson due up next, the left fielder.
A 3-2 pitch from Lefevre here.
Into the wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He come back and got him. Second strikeout.
2 in a row. Excellent job both times. He was 2-0, and he came all the way back to record the 2 strikeouts.
No, we were going to do an Edison baseball game earlier this year, but Dan went down there and checked it out, and you have absolutely zero signal down there at Jefferson State Lake down there, way down in the bottom. 2 outs, and that brings up Riley Watson, takes ball 1. Brandon Boyd, the shortstop, would be next.
Well, tell Dan to get AT&T to get Tower out there.
I know. Should have had Sprint or somebody. Probably had a signal out there. That ball is fouled off at the plate. That's 1-1. On the road at Meadowbrook this afternoon, Steubenville leads Meadowbrook 3-2 in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Steubenville will play who in the who won that game? Morgantown or Warren Local last night?
That's a good question.
They got it on score stream.
You can look it up.
So Big Red plays the winner of that game. And the 1-1. Wow. Wow. That was a beautiful pitch. Apparently up a little bit, 2-1.
I got to ask, where was that at? If I'm the catcher, if I'm Donnie Young.
2-1 offering. Fastball down low and away.
Because you have to be, as if, Lefevre doesn't throw, he keeps him off balance, doesn't throw as hard as, as Matt Bell. But you have to be able to get that, pitch. And it looked perfect.
Morgantown got the win. There's a pitch wowed outside, ball 4. So that is the first walk. Give it up by Lefevre. That'll bring up Brandon Boyd.
Shortstop number 3, Brandon.
Right-handed batter with the runner at first and 2 down.
Morgantown won.
We got probably the same text. So I don't know when the 5A, or Big Red at 5A or 4A?
5A.
Baseball. I don't know when that is. First pitch, swing and a miss to Brandon Boyd. I know originally the Toronto and Central game was supposed to be at 4 o'clock, but because of the Crusaders prom Saturday night, they backed it up to 1:30, which was nice. There's a quick throw over to first, and Watson is back easily.
It's not much of a lead there for Watson.
Just letting him know that he knows he's there. Been blowing a little bit now left to right toward right center field.
I don't know if we talked about it before, but just bringing it up again, it's a great thing that Dover and New Philly
going
to OVAC.
That sails outside. It's even up at 101. The only bad thing about that is, if you're Dover and you got to play Morgantown or somebody, I mean, that's a hike between those two schools.
Finish higher, so they come there. That's all.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, whoever finishes higher, it's still a hike. 1-1 pitch down low, 2-1.
But that actually helps out Steubenville too, because now there would be, for years they weren't OVAC eligible, but playing New Philadelphia and Dover.
That's teams in the OVAC don't want to play them. So what are you going to do? So,
well, now they are.
Now you got a couple of them. 2-1 pitch, curveball. And the count goes 3-1.
And Lefevre not happy once again, and I can't say I disagree with them from here.
You look good from here. I mean, we don't know how low they are.
Well, the first one definitely wasn't low. I don't know if he called it high, but
3-1. They throw over to first base. I was listening today on ESPN radio, and they were talking about the major leagues are actually talking about doing some games with the computer, or not computer. What do they do with the?
I know what you.
So they call strikes. This one's fouled out of play right behind us.
I've said that before. Still, if you want to have your base umpires, but take that home plate umpire.
Well, he would still be there for calls at the plate and force outs at home, but the strikes and balls would be called by whatever they call that. Apparently, they're trying that out in some minor league games. I don't think you'll ever replace the human element. 3-2, fouled into the glove, and strike 3 on the strikeout. So Brandon Boyd goes down as Lefevre strikes out the side, outside of the walk at the end of 1.5. Actually, it is a 1-0 Crusader lead.
With over 25 years of security experience, Buckeye Security and Investigations LLC is who you need to turn to for all of your security needs, offering security guard services, private investigations, and low-cost cellular monitoring, along with state-of-the-art IP cameras and recorders with remote view applications. Buckeye Security and Investigations LLC can serve all of your security camera and access control needs. Buckeye Security Investigations LLC is a locally owned and operated company. Contact Buckeye Security and Investigations LLC at 740-264-5904 today.
Have you ever had one of those days where you wake up, your car won't start, and you're leaving for a family vacation tomorrow? Now what? Monday morning, running late out the door, and see your car has been hit. You leave in 4 hours for that business trip. Now what? Your best friend's wedding is in 2 days, and your back seat looks like your child has been living there. Now what? Hertz Thrifty Car Rental and Detailing on Sunset Boulevard can solve these problems and keep you moving.
Ohio Valley Sports Online wants to recognize one of our newest sponsors, Smokies Tobacco Outlet on Sunset Boulevard. Visit Smokies on Sunset for all the specials on tobacco and cigars. Smokies Tobacco Outlet is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Visit Smokies soon.
You've made the smart choice, the right choice. You're listening to the Sports Authority, Ohio Valley Sports Online. We appreciate you following us. Hit the follow button. And thanks again.
Well, we head to the bottom of the second inning. Sprockeye, Lefevre, and then back to the top for the Crusaders as Anthony Senecrapi's first offering is a fastball inside. Steubenville leading 3-2 over Meadowbrook in the bottom of the third inning. Big Red will play Morgantown Saturday morning at 11 a.m. right here at Vaquero Field for the 5A championship. So we know where that game is. We know when the Toronto Crusaders game is. So we just got to figure out the rest of them. 2-0 the count. So Sprockeye.
We can look it up between innings. Hopefully it's on the OVC site.
Yeah, it should be. That's a pitch down low, and Sprockeye had 3-0 in the count.
I see the Crappie having a little bit of trouble finding the plate the first batter in the second inning.
Sometimes it seems like he's either having some issues with the dirt out there or he's just way overthrowing. And a pitch, that's down low, ball 4. So for the second straight inning, the Crusaders get the leadoff batter on. That's the third walk given up by Senecrapi.
Judge, I got to tell you a story. I was trying out. You're talking about the scouts. Had a tryout here with Milwaukee Brewers. And first day you did the running, throwing, hitting, and if you made it to the second day, it was like an actual scrimmage game.
Nice.
So I made it to the second day. I'll just wait till this is over.
From the stretch, they squared a bunt. They bunted, popped it foul back to the fence.
So scrimmage game, I'm batting against this guy that just got cut by the Pirates. He's throwing about 97. So he throws a fastball on the inside corner. I jump back. It's a strike.
You say it sounded like a strike.
Very next pitch.
From the stretch, he squares the bunt again, and he bunts it right back at center crappie, but he has to turn, and he'll only have one play at first base. So he gives up his at-bat, and Sprockeye heads down to second base.
Nice job getting the bunt down there. Wild Fever doing his job well. So the second pitch, he throws a pitch. I bail out. It's a slider right over the plate.
Number 2.
They're all laughing at me. He's already in.
One out, and Sprockeye down to second base, back to the top of the order with Fack. He singled and was retired on a tag out, which should have been a force out at the plate. And he takes ball one. Crusaders got any more games before Saturday? Oh, that's right. Big Red game on Thursday. And Center Crappie turns, throws back to second base, and the runner's back. We'll be back tomorrow from Indian Creek High School as the Redskins take on the Brook Bruins. And then on Thursday, the second game of the city championship here Thursday night. Tomorrow, Ryan and Billy Ellis will have the game for you. I will torture myself with 3 hours of bowling. That pitch is up high. It's 2-0. I just don't get any better at the game. I started off, I'm real happy to be there. I'm having a good time. I'm throwing pretty decent. By the middle of the second game, it all starts to fall apart. And by the middle of the third game, I can't wait to go home.
I can't wait to Dan to do a YouTube. You guys.
Oh, God, it's silly.
Live broadcast.
It's terrible. 2-0 in there for a strike, 2-1.
Wow.
We were spotting a team a couple of weeks ago. We were spotting a team, 75 pins due to handicaps and stuff. They beat us the first game by 200. I was like, somebody needs to redo that handicap because somebody's sandbagging over there. From the stretch and the 2-1. Skied foul out of play with the right side, 2-2. Runner second is Sprockeye getting on the walk. The Fever sacrificed him over. And now Fack, the top of the order.
The athletic director, Vince Oliver, in the crowd out there today.
Is he out here?
Yeah, sitting down on the end.
Oh, there he is. I see him. The 2-2. Curveball in the dirt, gets past Gump and back to the screen and moving easily over to third base is Sprockeye. Pitch was a ball, and it's a full count now to Fack.
Yeah, I think it's got to be a pass ball there.
Yeah, down that low. He should have blocked it up.
So now Fayak just put it in play here. Infield comes in. Everybody's up at the edge of the grass. Kenny actually in the grass.
The 3-2 pitch. This one's hit on the ground towards short. And it got through the legs of Boyd and in the left field. The error will allow the run to score. And Fayak reaches. No, the runner down, Sprockeye down at third actually stopped because he thought the shortstop was going to come after him. And maybe Boyd took his eye off the ball for a second, checking out Sprockeye. And it went right between the wickets.
Jack, you're right. You're exactly right there. Sprockeye actually started back towards third, like he wasn't coming. And Boyd looked up just a bit too soon, rushed himself.
Yep. Mike Colopy quickly out to talk to his infield for a second. Just shrug that off. Make sure you look the ball in. That's the first thing they teach you in Little League when they put a glove on your hand, put you out in the field. Put that glove down on the ground.
Speedy Fayak now at first base, a threat to go.
Yeah, out to a decent lead, too. From the stretch, Center Crappie comes plateward. This one's hit on the ground towards short. Big hop. Boyd gets it on the second. Out there. And at second base, at first base, he's safe. Nice play by Boyd and a nicer play by the second baseman Higgs because he almost got pulled off the bag.
Yes, he did. Excellent job.
So he reaches via the fielder's choice, and there's two down. And Dom Argentine singled and scored in the first. 2-0 Crusader lead here in the bottom of the second inning.
Catcher number 21, Dom Argentine.
Singled and advanced a second in the air. And he put the ball in the right field gap last inning with that curveball.
Connor down at first base, a short lead. Is Argentine to be followed by Matt Bell. 2 down, single runner. And Sinacroppy plateward. This one's hit in the air toward right field. That's trouble. That's slicing away from McBain. That'll drop in for a base hit. Going around second is Connor. Coming to third. He's being waved. Here comes the throw into the first baseman. He guns it to the plate. They got Connor caught in a rundown, and they will finally tag him out there. He was maybe halfway down third and home, and the throw came in. A nice strike by Ash to the catcher, and they tag him out.
Yeah, nothing he could do there. I mean, a nice cutoff. They grounded the ball very well and right, cutting the ball off, not letting it get to the corner, hit the cutoff, made a perfect throw to the plate, and like you said, he was halfway down the line when the catcher had the ball.
Yeah. Well, you're caught in a hard place, so we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, Crusaders lead it 2-0 at the end of 2. We'll be back.
Be who you want to be at EGCC. Be who you want to be. Be who you want to be. At EGCC. EGCC. Be who you want to be. Be who you want to be. At EGCC. 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 Be who you want to be. Be who you want to be. At EGCC. EGCC.
Everhart Bow Funeral Home, where pre-planning ensures that your family won't have to worry about your loved one's final wishes or financial arrangements during this most difficult time. Everhart Bow Funeral Home, Wintersville, Richmond, and Burgolds.
Got a sidewalk that needs replaced, or maybe your roof is leaking? How about some new windows? Who do you call? Fort Steuben Maintenance, that's who. Commercial or residential, they can handle most any project, big or small. They also do new construction and renovations. So get a free estimate by calling Fort Steuben Maintenance today and get them started on your next project. 740-283-4890 for Fort Steuben Maintenance. Get your message heard by advertising with us, Ohio Valley Sports Online. Email us, ohiovalleysportsonline@gmail.com.
Visit the Spot Bar, South 4th Street in downtown Steubenville. Enjoy live bands on the deck. A great place to meet friends. The Spot Bar is the home of the annual Dean Martin Festival. The Spot Bar. Who wouldn't want to enjoy live entertainment at a good price? They have everything you could want. Beverage, laughter, and just a plain old good time. Stop down and see for yourself. The Spot Bar in Steubenville, Ohio.
Well, we head to the top half of the third inning. 2-0 Crusader lead. Jim Huggins, Jason Jenkins, Dan Vogel on our controls behind us. Game is on YouTube today. Also, there's a line shot. One hopper right to the first baseman. Matt Bell, he'll snag it up. Touch on first base for out number 1. Isaac Schmidt's retired.
3 on assist.
Schmidt's first at bat. Isaac, a transfer from Steubenville Central about 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, an excellent basketball player for Edison this year.
Sinacroppy steps in, the pitcher. Takes a curve, a little bit outside 1-0.
First time I've seen a Sinacroppy hit a nice line drive. Hit it hard, but right at shortstop Fay. Actually, not right at. He made a great play to make the play.
Into the wind and the pitch. It's in there for a strike. It's 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits and an error for the Crusaders. No runs, 1 hit and 1 error for the Wildcats. Big curveball stays up high, and it's 2-1. Tomorrow action will have Brook at Indian Creek Boys on Thursday, the city championship, Big Red and Central. And then on Friday, I can't remember who I think we have a girls game Friday. 2-1 pitch. Popped up right up the chute. Fayak will call it and come in the grass to make the catch.
2. I'll give a shout out to my man here watching his son play Anthony Twine Simmons down first base line. Wish him a speedy recovery. He just got out of the hospital.
Yeah, well, I was playing in the Twine Scramble on Friday. We have on Friday the 26th Martins Ferry at Indian Creek Girls. There's a ball taken by Ryan Higgs. 2 down here in the top of the third. And the 1-0. Skied in the air, popped up, short center field. Sprock guy coming in on the run, and he'll make the catch. 3 up and 3 down for the Wildcats as we head to the bottom of the third. Crusaders lead it 2-0.
Transmart USA, transportation you can trust. Transmart is committed to providing non-emergency medical transportation to the elderly, disabled population, and the general public. Transmart has a fleet of vehicles that offer transportation to fit your specific needs, from passenger captain chairs to pet-friendly vehicles. Courier services are also a specialty. Have an important package that needs delivered? Call Transmart USA for dependable delivery service. Transmart USA is your one call for transportation or courier services. For more information, contact Transmart USA 866-693-6900. Transmart USA 866-693-6900.
Tucker's Tavern in Toronto.
You did say Tucker's, right?
Yeah, Tucker's Tavern and Catering in Toronto. And their phone number is 537-2209, 740-537-2209.
You did say Tucker's.
Yes, Tucker's with a T. Tucker's has dine-in and take-out, and check this out. Tucker's will design a custom menu just for you. Think it'll be expensive? No. Tucker will create your preferences based on your budget and your diet.
I've heard Tucker's motto is, life's too short not to have amazing food. What's Tucker's number again?
740-537-2209. Dine in or take out.
And you did say Tucker's.
Tucker's Tavern. Stop before or after the game for food, frolic, friends, and fun.
Bottom half of the third inning, Matt Bell steps in, takes ball one. Matt Bell walked back in the first inning. Sinacroppy's given up 3 hits and a couple of runs. This one's fisted foul back to the screen.
You know, it's funny, Jazz, you talked about earlier. I think it's the first time this year we were both wondering where'd Matt Bell play when he didn't pitch.
Yeah, seems like he pitches every game. 1-1 the count and delivery. This one's skied down on the right side, and it'll drift out of play onto the bank.
Nice job of staying alive by Bell there, fighting that pitch off.
Sinacroppy. They'll set up on the outside part of the plate here, and they'll throw it right there, right back, one hopper to Sinacroppy. Matt Bell's hustling. They'll throw over, and he's retired 1-3 here in the bottom of the third.
You know, even though it's a routine ground, I love just what you said by Bell, seeing him hustling down the line.
You don't know what's going to happen. I was at a Pirate game, and they hit one hopper back to the pitcher, and he threw it about 8 feet over the first baseman's head.
Yeah. You see guys like, Marte drive me nuts jogging.
I haven't heard any more about Marte on that collision. I first heard he had a broken collarbone, but I haven't heard anything really. Jeez.
It's nice to see Gregory Polanco back.
Yeah. Top of the fifth inning now out at Meadowbrook. Steubenville still leads the Colts by a score of 3-2. I wonder if my old teacher and the current golf course coach out at Meadowbrook, Mel Pursuit, former referee, I wonder if he's out there watching the game. This one's fisted toward third. They're going to let it hop. Picked up. Strong throw over is not in time. Should have came and got that one. Kenny let it bounce. A lot of spin on it, but the throw's late. Good hustle by Gorman to beat it out.
Yes, it was. Excellent speed by Gorman. I got to ask you, where did you get that from?
Wow. Teddy, where did you get that speed? I think you got it from Teddy.
I went to school with Teddy. Great linebacker, great wrestler.
There's a fastball sails away to Ryan Anderson.
Just kidding, boss. I know you're listening out there.
Anderson with an RBI walk in the first inning. 1 out, 1 on.
Gorman was moving down the line.
And that's in there for a strike, 1-1.
Give my dad a shout out. He not listening today, but he had a hip replacement surgery this morning in Columbus. Everything went well.
Good. Feel a lot better. When are you gonna get yours? Swinging a miss on an outside fastball to Ryan Anderson is 1-2.
$1 million question. I don't know yet.
I thought I was gonna need a hip replace. I went. Was it back in the summer or fall? Up to Dr. Nick up in Pittsburgh, and he said, "Oh, you're good for another 20-something years." This one's popped up the chute. Kinney calls for it at third, comes in on the grass and makes the catch for out number 2. Gave me a cortisone shot. It felt good. Now the cortisone's wearing off, and I have to go get another one.
That's me. That's what I'm debating. I was in the same boat. I felt great. But that was 5 months ago, and it's starting to wear off.
Left fielder number 22.
Yeah, I just need to get mine to go get mine before I go on vacation. 2 down. First pitch is a ball up high to Jaden Keeter.
That's where it came from.
Right. Ground out.
From the plaque, I mean.
From the plaque.
Nice pitch. Just missed there, but he hit right where the catcher had sat up.
1-0 pitch up high, 2-0. Jaden's just a junior, right?
Yes.
Two-0 the count. And the pitch. This one's hit in the air toward right center field. Heading out there, Schmitz. Had to run behind his right fielder who dove for the turf, McBain, and he makes the catch in the gap for out number 3. For the Crusaders in the bottom half of the third inning. No runs on one hit. They strand one. At the end of 3 complete, it is 2-0 Crusaders.
For quality tree and stump removal, call P&L Tree Services in Steubenville. P&L Tree Services specializes in tree trimming, tree removal, and stump grinding. If you have a job that's just too big to handle yourself, give P&L Tree Services a call. The number 740-381-7945. P&L Tree Services for all your tree service needs. Call Matt 740-381-7945. P&L Tree Services is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
P&L Tree Services is fully insured and veteran-owned.
National Colloid, over the past 75 years, has fostered long-term relationships with customers near and far. They are one of the premier blenders in the special chemicals market. They've been located in Steubenville since 1938, employing qualified local personnel in production, sales, customer support, and product research. National Colloid is a big part of the community and a proud sponsor of this high school sports broadcast.
Enjoy going to a place where it seems everybody knows your name? We all do. That's why you and your friends will fit right in at the Parkview Inn in Mingo Junction. The Parkview is home to the coldest beer in town. Looking to catch a game? The Parkview has multiple big screens to catch all the sports action. The Parkview Inn has been a Mingo tradition for decades, located in the heart of downtown. At the Parkview Inn in Mingo Junction, you may walk in as a stranger, but you'll leave as a friend.
2-0 Crusader lead as we head to the fourth. Alec McBain will lead it off for the Wildcats, the left-hander. And the curveball stays outside for a ball. He popped out the shortstop his first time up. 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Wildcats. 3 strikeouts. No walks so far for Lefevre. 1 walk?
Yes, sir. Last time.
Oh, you're right. Sandwiched in between the strikeouts. 2-0 now to McBain. Right by
I didn't jinx him. I was just saying, between innings, how Lefevre's been around the plate, even as misses so far. Excellent job.
And the next pitch, up high for ball 3. That's clouded up some.
Yes, it has. Called for rain. How about, when we went up Saturday, it's beautiful for the first 4 innings in out of nowhere.
Yeah. And the skies open up. It's in there for a strike. Where are you going? I like how, the Pirates scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning on the 2-run homer by Tucker. And after the inning is over, the third out, they don't even let the other team, they don't even let the Pirates go back on the field. And it wasn't even raining yet.
Yeah.
This one's hit in the air toward left field. Keeter is moving over, reverses field, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. And they said, don't even go out on the field. We're putting a tarp out there. And about a minute or 2 after they got the tarp out there, it started coming down.
It poured and it didn't stop.
And we hung out, and you and I BS'd, and the 2 girls drank.
Yeah.
That was entertainment in itself.
Yes, it was. Well, for you. Not for me.
Yeah, not for you. For me, it was entertaining. Watching. You just sat there and simmered. Oh, we had to take cover. By the way, in there for a strike to George Ash, the first baseman, grounded out the third to end the first inning. We had a really good seat sitting down low. My buddy took care of us, and it was really warm out. I was sitting there like almost sweating, and then all of a sudden the cloud cover came and it got chilly. That's in for a strike on the corner, and it's 0-2.
Nice job out of Fever here, too. Not going away. He's not afraid to start with that. Start him off with that curveball. Got it in for the called strike and has him right where he wanted him. Argentine sets up outside here.
This one's popped up to shoot. Fayak calls for it, comes into the dirt. Actually, a lookout. Second baseman Connor calls him off. And there's one. I'm going to make it 2 outs. That'll bring up Andrew Kinney, first strikeout victim back in the second inning.
I get to meet one of my all-time favorites Saturday. Omar the Antelope Marino, man, I was in heaven.
I wouldn't even recognize him if somebody hadn't told us who that was. Of course, he was sitting a little bit ways away from us over by the river there, down low and away. And the guy that you were talking to, what was his name? Colton or something?
I forget.
Something like that.
Colton Bumgardner, that's it.
Yeah. So we get some free drinks out of it. The 1-0, down low. Mike Florek and Andy were up there at the game with their son. They said they saw us as we were walking into the stadium.
Oh, really? Yeah, there were quite a few. Jimmy Sufront was there.
2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground. Foul. It's Mike Collop. He goes over and scoops it up and makes the play.
He still got it.
Still got it, Mike. You get some guys, they just wave and watch it go by. Two and 1 count. Big curve drops on the inside corner to Andrew Kinney for strike 2.
That's an excellent pitch right there. It looked like it inside and broke right in on the corner where he wanted it. Once again, like I said earlier, hitting his locations.
Yeah, the Wildcats only have 1 hit so far. 2-2 pitch. Up high, full count.
Kenny does a nice job not going for the high heat.
Three-two. Line drive. That's going to hit in the dirt. Gobbled up. Just missed. Actually went into center field for a base hit. As Andrew Kinney gets the second hit for the Wildcats.
2-out single.
And that'll bring up Logan Hanchin, the designated hitter. He struck out back in the second inning. 2-0 lead for the Crusaders. 2 runs, 4 hits, and a pair of errors for Catholic Central. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Wildcats. So with a runner at first base, certainly not a threat to go now with that lead. And this one's popped out. Play right behind us. By the way, I have 3 baseball dents on my car.
Yeah. Where are you parking there?
Right on the front hood, back hood, and one on top. Just from over like the last couple of years.
Okay.
Throw over to first, not in time.
It's one of those just to let him know you're there, like you said earlier, because he doesn't have a big lead, and I don't think Kenny's the fleet is a foot.
1 count.
The 6 o'clock bell's going off here.
And the sun's starting to peek its way back through. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss badly on a pitch outside. And it's 0-2. 2 down. Not a bad crowd today.
Oh, beautiful.
People
Beautiful
on both
day.
hillsides. Crusaders are in the third base dugout today. The Wildcats visitors in the first base.
Argentine sets up outside.
0-2 is outside. Runner goes down to second base. There's nobody there. And the easy steal there for Andrew Kinney. Caught everybody asleep at the switch.
Yes, sir.
Now Donnie Young's going to have a chat about that. So timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
We know what you want in a chainsaw. You want legendary performance, you want industry-leading ergonomics, and you want precision cutting that gets the job done quickly and safely. That's why we want you to try a Husqvarna chainsaw. With air injection, low vibration handles, and powerful X-Torque engines, Husqvarna chainsaws are trusted by professionals around the world. If you want to take down a tree or clear a forest, you'll want a Husqvarna chainsaw. It's what precision cutting is all about. Visit M&M True Value Hardware on Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville today.
Here's the quick timeout. Curveball hits him in the helmet. As Logan Hanchin takes one off the noggin, so he's on with a hit batsman.
So after getting the first 2 outs quickly, Edison mounting a little threat with 2 outs, runners on first and second. Watson walked the last time up.
So Riley Watson getting set to step in. As the Fever, for the first time in this game, has a couple of runners on. 2 down. Fastball inside.
Just missed with that pitch, too. He's still around the plate. Like I said, that was close. Important here is, keep your head about you. First time you're in a little bit of trouble.
The 1-0. Popped up right up the chute. Foul territory. Dom Argentine has a lot of space, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. For the Wildcats, in the top of the 4th, no runs. 1 hit. They strand a pair at the end of 3.5. Crusaders still lead it 2-0.
The J.E. Foster Funeral Home has been proudly serving the communities of Toronto and Smithfield and all of Jefferson County for over 30 years. They are a family-owned funeral home, and they offer funeral and cremation services tailored to meet your needs, and they do so with professionalism, compassion, dignity, and respect. Jeff and Jay Foster would like to wish the best of luck to Toronto Red Knights and all of the teams up and down the Ohio Valley. If you or someone you know would like more information on how their family can help you guide your family in this time of need, please visit their website, www.jefosterfh.com. That is www.jefosterfh.com. Their motto, our emphasis on family carries over to yours. J.E. Foster Funeral Home, a proud sponsor of the Coaches Show. Who do you call to rid your home of those dreaded uninvited guests? Well, if those guests are pests like bed bugs, ants, roaches, fleas, spiders, yuck, you got to call JC Pest Control, 740-381-5928. If it's a pest, they can take care of it, especially those nasty bed bugs. JC Pest Control is available 24/7. They are licensed and insured, and they do residential and commercial work. Call them now to get rid of those uninvited pests. JC Pest Control, 740-381-5928.
When you need furniture or flooring, come to Housers. Housers has the best brand names and friendliest service. Your home will look great and you'll save lots of money. I know you'll buy from us because
Housers has it. Housers has it all.
The value that Ace Optical offered me was unbeatable. I got a great pair of glasses for the price I wanted to pay. All I had to do was bring in my prescription, and I got a great deal.
No matter what your style, at Ace Optical, we've got your look.
Number 2, Noah Woods, now at third base.
They replaced the left fielder.
Yeah, I think maybe Watson came out. So Woods takes over for Watson. Andrew Kinney is on the mound now for Edison as he faces Sprockeye with a fastball for a strike. And Kinney kicks and delivers. Outside corner, strike 2. Kinney is probably considered to be their ace. And Michael wants to get a few innings in for him.
He starts out well.
Yeah, 0-2 count. They'll set up on the outside part of the plate. There's a bullet, and Gump has to cuddle up there because protect the boys. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, nice job. Took one off the hand earlier, seeing the
1-2 pitch. Curveball hit on the ground towards second. Higgs grabs it. Higgs long throw, and he didn't get him. Infield single for Sprockeye.
Nice job of Sprockeye getting down the line. Higgs made a nice play, but he went down to a knee, took him off balance there a little bit, and Speedy Sprockeye was able to beat it out.
Number 3, Anthony LaFever.
So pitcher LaFever steps in, sacrifices first time up, and that might be in the cards here for this one. That takes a strike. Didn't even square.
Crusaders have somebody warming up down their bullpen too. Not sure who that is.
Might be what's the guy's name? I can't remember. Kissinger, maybe. That's in it for a strike. And it's 0-2. I thought LaFever would be bunting to try and get another run across, but he's 0-2 in the count now.
I was also looking for Sprockeye. The right-handed pitcher now. You can get a little bit bigger lead as opposed to the left. They're looking for him to run too, and he didn't.
And the pitch. That down low bounces away from Gump and easily on his way to second base is Sprockeye. If they had done the sacrifice bunt, he'd be on his way to third. So runner at second. Nobody out and a 1-2 count.
No, if Fever just wants to, what we talked about before, put it in play here. Somewhere on the ground, get him to third.
Out of Meadowbrook, top half of the sixth inning. Steubenville with a now 4-2 advantage over the Colts. Kinney's 1-2 offering. Fastball, foul back to the screen. As you can probably tell, our field mic is taped onto the backstop. At least we have it on the backside of the fence and not sticking through the fence. Kinney looks, checks the runner. Here comes plateward. Curveball drops in. Strike 3 called.
Beautiful pitch by Kenny there after a steady dose of fastballs. His first curveball breaks over the plate.
That is just the second strikeout for the Crusaders. Both of them caught looking, and with one out, a runner at second. Back up to the top of the order with Noah Fayak. Reached on a single, was out at home, and then reached on an error and was out at second. Curveball down low.
Sun, cloud's going away for a little bit. Sun's back out over the
There's
entire
one big
field.
look over here, it's all clear, but then you got this one giant cloud, and it's gathering some other clouds, and it's all back that way. Next pitch, fastball in for a strike. That looks like one of them. What's that guy's name with the big puffy hair and looks like Jeff Lynne from ELO without the glasses? Ross, Bob Ross. Or he comes on there and paints. Oh, let's put a little puffy clouds over here.
Yeah.
Some more puffy clouds over here. Fack awaits the 1-1. That bounces in the dirt and Gump again. Gump's going to go back to that team bus and go back home and count how many bruises he has on his arms.
An excellent job there by preventing Sprockeye from able to getting to third base, digging it out of the dirt.
Two-one offering. Down low again, and Gump has to bottle it up. 3-1. One out runner at second is Anthony Sprockeye, who led off with a single. Jim Huggins, Jason Jenkins, Dan Vogel on Ohio Valley Sports Online. Catch the game on YouTube. Tomorrow it'll be Ryan and Billy from Indian Creeks. There's a throw time. I think is it called Muth Field up there?
Not sure.
My class was the first ones to play on that field up at Hill School way back in 78 maybe. And we were the ones who had to, we didn't have drags back then. We raked the entire infield out of rocks and everything. 3-1 count on the corners.
Wow.
3-2. And, but we didn't rake the outfield because it was just too big. And I played outfield in a game against Buckeye West, and this guy had a line drive. I was coming in because there was a runner on second. I was trying to catch it on one hop and throw the guy out at home. And the ball took a wicked hop and hit me right in the throat. And I went down and that's a literal throat punch. Ground ball towards second, gobbled up by Higgs. He'll throw over and get the out there. And Sprockeye will move over to third, so retired 4-3 with 2 down. And I went down. I couldn't breathe. And when I came off the field finally, I had the stitching marks in my throat.
Second baseman.
And it was, so I told Coach Genzer I don't want to play outfield anymore. There's too many rocks out there. We had a dirt. It was all dirt infield. And now they have grass there. They've done a great job up over that field.
Yes, it is. Beautiful.
2 down. Look out. And he hit him. Luca Connor will reach by the hit batsman. That one got away from Andrew Kinney.
You got him square in the back there.
So Luca's now reached twice out of 3 attempts, 3 at bats. That'll bring up Dom Argentine. He's 2 for 2. A couple of singles and a run scored.
If you want to announce Jags.
Catcher
What's that?
Number 21, Dom Argentine.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
I haven't read through it yet.
We have first and third, 2 outs here. You send Connor on this pitch?
I think I'd take a shot. Not a big lead. They'll fake. Oh, they're going back to first base, but he's back. Nice job. Good fake by Kinney. Connor wasn't far enough off the bag.
Nice job there by Connor, recognizing getting back. We saw last week that worked for Kenny.
Yeah, first base coach Bob Lamanti alertly telling his guy to get back. 2 outs, runners on the corner. Fastball hit in the air toward right field. McBain coming on, hit it right at him, and he'll make the catch easily for out number 3. For the Crusaders, in the bottom half of the 4th, no runs. On 1 hit, they strand a pair. As we head to the 5th, Catholic Central leads it 2-0.
Testa Machine Company, located in Sloven, PA, is one of the most efficient repair and manufacture machine shops in the Ohio Valley. They are your all-around solution partner for machine, fabricating, welding, and industrial repairs. They're very proud sponsors of all area teams, and their philosophy is to keep the customer needs as top priority. Testa Machine Company is a very successful business with over 80 years of experience. Check them out at testa-machine.com. Testa Machine is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
So you're driving the kids to school and you have to turn up the radio just to drown out the horrible sound your car's making. Who knows what you need? You're driving along without a care in the world. Then you notice the engine light comes on. Who knows what you need? You dread having to stop at red lights because your car sounds like it's screaming in pain. Who knows what you need? Napa Auto Care Center in Wintersville knows what you need. They're an established and reputable shop. They know engines, transmissions, brakes, alignments, and anything else your vehicle needs. They know what you need. Do you need the number? 740-346-2120.
Jameson and Aaliyah both agree. Nothing beats the Serta iComfort series from Village Sleep Center, your neighborhood destination for all things sleep.
Shop the Petrella Brothers Village Sleep Center, Sunset Boulevard, Steubenville, where we take sleep seriously.
I gotta love the fall. Cooler air, golden leaves, birds singing. Unfortunately, the fall also brings uninvited guests like mice and other rodents. I got no love for them. Fortunately, my pest specialist, JC Pest Control, is such a welcome sight. They take care of all the uninvited guests of fall. You need to call JC Pest Control to rid the rodents of fall. 740-381-5928. That's 740-381-5928. JC Pest Control. They rid the pests big and small.
Yes, Brockeye still in center.
Okay. All right, so Austin Acruda is the new Crusader pitcher, taking over for Lefevre, who comes out of the ball game.
Shortstop number 3, Brandon.
So for the Wildcats now 8-9-1. Brandon Boyd takes ball 1. Boyd strikeout victim back in the 3rd. Crusaders struck out all three batters in the 2nd inning, sandwiched around a walk, and there's a line drive, left field, base hit for Brandon Boyd. Turns the corner, and he'll stay there. They pick up their 3rd hit.
Yeah, nice line shot turned on that.
Crusaders pitching haven't struck out anybody since then. In that 1 inning, struck them all out. So that'll bring up Isaac Schmitz. Rounded up his first time up.
And Lefevre finishes with 3 Ks, 2 walks, and 1 hit by pitch.
Top half of the 5th inning, 2-0. They throw over to first, and back easily is Brandon Boyd.
Smith's grounded out first time. First baseman Bell. Nice, decent lead for Boyd there, too.
The pitch sails up high. Acruda's real short, compact, and he throws directly overhand, which with all that moving around can be distracting for the batter, and hopefully he's able to use that to his advantage. As he comes set, and he drilled him on the leg. So 1st and 2nd now. That is second guy. Yeah. 3 people have been hit altogether.
Takes the top of the order, center crappie.
Yeah, Edison now with 2 on like last inning, but nobody out this time. In action tomorrow night, Indian Creek at home against the Brook Bruins. First time seeing both of them. Well, we saw Indian Creek at Toronto earlier this year. On Thursday, City Championship, Jason and Billy will have that one for you, as I'll be down doing John Marshall and Winning Central for WKKX. And then on Friday, we have a girls' game, Martins Ferry at Indian Creek. A square to bunt. It's in there for a strike. Schmitz, or excuse me, is Sinacroppy. Takes it. He's popped out and lined out.
Yeah, both times to the shortstop. Excuse me.
0-1 the count.
Small lead off a second.
There's a big gap between first and second as second baseman Connor over towards the runner at second, and they're holding Bell. Matt Bell is holding the runner at first. There's a huge gap between first and second. There's a recruiter from the stretch in the 0-1. Curveball line drive down the right field line. That's a base hit. That's going to be extra bases. Sinacroppy's on his way to second. 1-run scores. Here comes the tying run. It will score easy. Sinacroppy's on his way to third. And he'll have a stand-up triple, and we're tied at 2-2.
Yeah, Sinacroppy jumped on that fastball there down the right field line. And both runners with decent speed able to tie this game up.
Yeah, Schmitz came all the way around from first. And we're tied as Ryan Higgs will step in with the go-ahead run at third base.
Still with nobody out, too.
And the first offering. Fastball in first strike.
Higgs flew out to centers last time up.
And the pitch. Outside corner for a strike. It's 0-2. There's still nobody out.
Nice job by a crew to come back here, work his way to 0-2.
Yeah, nice job by Argentine framing that pitch for a strike. It's a big pitcher frame. Sent him way outside the 0-2. Popped up, right up the chute. Fayak drifting out. I think waiting for center fielder to come in, Sprockai, to make the catch, and then he throws home, and Argentine's there able to snag it up.
Well, first out, nice job by Fayak.
I'm kind of a little bit.
Sprockai, I mean, not throwing it away.
Yeah, I might have been a little bit surprised that they didn't tag up Sinacroppy at third. That throw was high and up the line a little bit, but with nobody out.
Right, it's a shallow fly ball, nobody out. Now with
in a tie
out,
game,
you may want to do it with one out, try to take the lead here, but you still have an out to give away here to get that run in.
And the first pitch, curve down low.
With your number 3 hitter.
Right, with McBain stepping in. He's flat out and popped out. Meanwhile, from Meadowbrook, Stummels opened up a can of whoop as they've scored 7 in the top of the 6th. They now lead it 11-2 going in the bottom of the 6th inning over Meadowbrook.
You said there's somebody else warming up in the bullpen right now.
1-0 pitch. This one's line driving a gap. This one's going to get down. That's a base hit. Run will score easily. Heading around first and stumbling, so we'll have to come back is McBain. Looked like he might have turned the ankle a little bit. And an RBI is giving the Wildcats a 3-2 lead.
Nice piece of hitting by McBain there. And nice job also by the outfielder rounding it off, keeping it from getting to the gap.
Yeah. Well, we got some rain, so it was soft out there in the outfield and didn't get a lot of hit and skip and take off. So the Wildcats with 3 here in the 5th. Now lead it by the score 3-2. Well, Dano will be taking over the headphones here pretty soon.
Junior Nick Kissinger down in the Crusader bullpen warming up.
There's a throw over to first, not in time. Pitch is in there for a strike as George Ash, the first baseman, steps in, grounded out the third, and popped out the short. One down here in the top half of the 5th inning. And the pitch. Line drive, left field, base hit. Heading to second is McBain. He will stay there, and all of a sudden, Edison's got something going again here with just 1 out.
Yeah, he was trying to hit him with a curveball. He waited back on it, turned on it for base hit. Into left field, first and second, still 1 out.
Pitcher number 17, Andrew Kinney.
Another dangerous hitter. Kenny struck out looking and then singled his last time up.
Yeah, singled and stole second base, was stranded there. So runners at first and second, 1 down here in the 5th. And Okruta, big lob curveball, stays up and in. And now timeout as Dom Argentine will go out and talk to his pitcher for a moment. Crusaders will be back in action Thursday night here at Vaquero with City championship. Crusaders had a lead against Big Red in the first city championship game. Couldn't hold it.
Yeah, it was a great game.
Mm-hmm. Jumped out to what, a 4-0 lead, I think, at one time? 3 or 4-0. 3 spot for the Wildcats in the top of the 5th. As Kinney waits. Recruiter's pitch outside. Down at second base, McBain is getting a huge jump after Recruiter lets the ball go.
We'll talk about it. I like that. As long as you get back as hard as you get out, so you don't get picked off.
Line drive can get him out. They're going to throw down to second base, and he's back easily.
Well, that's perfect right there. Line drive gets him out, but a slow grounder, he's going to beat it out. But if that catcher catches the ball, you get back as hard as you got out.
2-1 count. That's wow. That's wow.
It was outside.
Apparently outside.
It was.
3-1.
He caught it, pulled it back. That's probably the best call, I think.
He mixed one in.
Sets up inside here for 3-1.
3-1 is up high, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. And you got to wonder how long Donnie is going to let Recruiter stay in there. And now the guy who was warming up has moved back down over to the bench. That is walk number, what, 2?
Yes. We got a hit by a pitch and a walk.
Yeah. So stepping in now with the bases loaded, it's Ash at second, McBain at third, and Kinney at first. And Logan Hanshin steps in, hits a line shot, foul. Mike Colby gobbled up, bobbled it, dropped it. Still had time to get the runner. Batting, we have a pinch hitter, Brennan Scott, actually batting now for Logan Hanshin. So Brennan Scott, 0-1 count. Recruiter's offering. Line drive, back up towards short. Gobbled in, bobbled. Fayek has no play anywhere, and everybody's safe, and another run comes in. It was a tailor-made double play, but Fayek didn't grab the ball.
Yeah, that's a case there. Eyes got a little bit big there because he had plenty of time to field the ball, step on second, and throw to first, but tried to do it a little bit too quickly.
And that'll allow McBain to score, and Scott reaches on the error.
And I noticed, I was going to say something about this before. They switched it. You know, the thing that helped him out there is Recruiter was pitching from the windup.
Logan Woods hits one in the air toward right field. Gorman giving trace, and this one just carries into the gap. 1 runner will score, 2 runner will score, and Colopy will hold the runner at third, and Woods back at second. It's a 2-run double for Noah Woods, and all of a sudden it's a 6-2 Edison lead.
Was that Riley Watson?
It was Noah Woods who came in during that last pitching
you're
change.
Right, you're right. Okay, I'm sorry.
So Woods with 2 RBIs.
Well, Cats are batted around.
Brennan Scott will head over to third. Kinney scores. And Ash scores. Yeah, the Wildcats have now batted 9 guys in the inning. And Donnie Young's out there. We have a pitching change. So 6-2 Edison. We'll be back after these messages.
Don't you just love warm, moist, mouth-watering homemade bread? The taste, the smell, the overall deliciousness takes you back to mom in the kitchen, doesn't it? Well, the folks at Steubenville Bakery are in their kitchen on Wednesdays and Fridays from 9 to 5, and they're open early on Sundays, too. You want the best tasting bread in town? Head downtown to the Steubenville Bakery. With the hustle and bustle of the holiday season, who wants to or who has time to cook? The shopping, the wrapping, the last-minute decorating, the cleaning, you know what I mean. And you know that's why there's always Giannamore's Pizza. Take the stress out of the holidays, or any day for that matter, and order a slice or a tray of world-famous Giannamore's Pizza. Giannamore's delivers right to your door, so you stay warm and the pizza's hot and delicious. Giannamore's also has all kinds of salads, Italian, meatballs, sausage, hoagies, and ready for this? Milkshakes. How long has it been since you've had a chocolate shake? Giannamore's Pizza across from Indian Creek High School on Caddis Road in Wintersville. Ready for the number to place your order? 740-264-9371. Yeah, there's a lot of pizza shops in the Ohio Valley. And then there's Giannamore's. 740-264-9371.
Shortstop number 3.
I'll probably stay to the end of the inning. Okay. As Brandon Boyd steps in, he has struck out and singled and scored. He actually led off this inning with a single and came around to score, but Edison has batted around. 6 runs are in, just 1 out, and the bases are not loaded. Second and third, actually, is down at third base is Brennan Scott, and at second, Noah Woods. And Boyd takes ball 1 as Nick Kissinger is the new pitcher for the Crusaders, junior right-hander. From the stretch, pitch is fouled out of play over the right side. The count evens up at 1-1.
Kissinger reminded me of his dad. He threw back when I played.
Not Henry, right? There's a curveball in first round. It's 1-2.
Doctor, don't. That's your age.
Thank you. I'll be here. Yeah, thank you. I'll be here all week. There's another pitch up high. The Big Red extends their lead, 13-2, going into the bottom of the 7th, plate and 2 more at the top. 6-2 Edison here, top half of the 5th. They've got a 6 spot, and there's a ball. It's 3-2.
Yeah. Tried to throw 2 curveball and it just hung up.
Yeah, Boyd had to duck under that. If he just stands where he's at, he gets beat and goes to first base, but no RBI opportunity that way. There's a pitch up high, and he gets the walk anyways. It is walk number 3 for the Crusader pitching staff. So now the bases are loaded for Isaac Schmitz. Center fielder's grounded out, was hit by a pitch, and scored.
Center fielder number 11, Isaac Schmidt.
Into the wind, and the pitch popped up. Infield fly if it's fair. Call by the third baseman, Simmons. He makes the catch for out number 2. He was drifting some, but Jason Vane said he was in control, so the call of the infield fly. A lot of people think the infield fly is automatic, but it's not. I had that happen in softball. The third baseman had to make a dead sprint to come in trying to catch the ball near the mound. Somebody goes, "Where's the infield fly?" It's in the rule book where it belongs. Why don't you read it? 2 outs. Curveball drops in for a strike to the leadoff hitter, Anthony Sinacropi.
I actually had an umpire call the wind on an infield fly. We're playing the OVC semis against Wheeling Park, and it was huge. The first baseman ended up dropping it, but it was a routine catch he should have made, and we're screaming infield fly.
Oh, ball's going to stay in, and a nice catch by Simmons over there near the fence to make the out, and the Crusaders are out of the inning. For Edison in the 5th, they pick up 6 runs on 5 hits and a strand 3 at the end of 4.5. Edison leads at 6-2.
With over 25 years of security experience, Buckeye Security and Investigations LLC is who you need to turn to for all of your security needs, offering security guard services, private investigations, and low-cost cellular monitoring, along with state-of-the-art IP cameras and recorders with remote view applications. Buckeye Security and Investigations LLC can serve all of your security camera and access control needs. Buckeye Security Investigations LLC is a locally owned and operated company. Contact Buckeye Security and Investigations LLC at 740-264-5904 today.
Now is the time of year to clean your home, so call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today. It's a toll-free call, 866-276-1418. 866-276-1418. It's carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, oriental rugs, pet odors. It's all done by trained and certified staff, too. Get your home clean with Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration. Call now, 866-276-1418.
No, that's not it.
Number 17, Matt. Go.
So we head to the bottom of the 5th here. My colleague Mr. Huggins, had to go to council meeting, so I tried to bring it home. Central's looking to rally here, giving up 6 here in the 5th, down 6-2 at the bottom of the 5th.
I'm with you.
Good. For Crusaders, we got 4, 5, 6, Bell, Gorman, Ryan Anderson.
You should have got one with it, though.
1-1 pitch on the outside corner there for Kenny. The 1-2 to Bell quickly.
All right. See you, Jags. Oh.
And Bell right there. Kenny tries a curve ball, didn't curve, hits Bell right in the leg there. So exactly what Central needs to get somebody on, lead off first, bottom of the fifth here, try to get something going to pick up those 4 runs, Dano.
Get on base any way you can. That's
right.
That's exactly what they need. They need base runners to run to score runs.
Man, that's a lot different perspective from this center seat. I can see the right field line now. Ball 1 inside.
You're not allowed to sit there. The king sits there.
If those people got out of his way for him to get out.
Oh, yeah.
1-1 count there. Fastball looked a little bit low, but
It's been an interesting strike zone today.
Gorman fouls that off on the left field side. Out of play, 1-2.
Sun's come out. Picture looks really good on YouTube. If you're listening and you actually want to watch, just go to our YouTube site.
3-1 high pitch there.
Got a nice listenership right now.
Fastball on the middle. Good cut by Gorman there, fouled off. Back into the fence. You can hear crowd mic once again. The ball banging out the fence. Full count. Nobody out. No, 2-2. I'm sorry. I messed up already. That's why I sit over there.
Yeah. That's why I sit back here.
Now we got a full count. Small lead by Bell at first. Kenny's pitch.
He's going.
3 on the inside corner.
Safe.
So you got strike 3 on the inside corner on the pitch. Bell moves down to second on the steal. Another backwards K there for Kenny. 1 down.
Hitter number 4, Ryan.
Bringing up Ryan Anderson. DH hitter so far. Walked and popped up to the third baseman last time up. Fastball high and inside. First pitch.
This is where you miss Billy because he knows everything about all these guys.
Yes.
Here's a little mound trip.
Yeah, Coach Calvey going to call a timeout. Go take a talk to his pitcher, and with that, we'll take a break here. Be back in 30 seconds.
Take your business to the next level. Contact the team of marketing professionals at M Media for a high-performance, customized marketing plan with proven results, utilizing traditional and digital advertising. M Media, advertising that works.
We're back here, 1-0 count. Quick trip by Coach Callipy. I said, let's get on here. We got a nice lead here. Stay in control. See members of the girls Crusaders softball squad in the stands here. Kenny's pitch. Strike right down the middle, fastball. 1-1 count. Wind picking up a little bit too, Dan, going towards right field, straight or out towards center right field. One pitch. Swing strike down low inside.
He's throwing hard.
Yes, he is.
Throwing hard and not right down the middle. Not easy pitches to hit.
1-2. It's important. The Crusaders got to try to pick up a run or two here, cut to that lead. Gorman grounds to third, picked up by third baseman Woods on the first, off the bag, on the tag though. Nice job by first baseman Ash of going to get the ball and coming back and make the tag for the second out.
A runner holds at second.
So did I. And you're right, Dags, importantly. Or Dan, the runner didn't advance. Excellent job by Ash. 5-3 for the second put up.
Fielder number 22, Jaden Keeter.
Bring up Jaden Keeter, left fielder for the Crusaders with 2 outs. First pitch high for a ball. Outfield playing straight away. Keeter, speedy tailback for the Crusaders. Ball 2 down low in the dirt.
Held on to that a little bit too long. Nobody out on left field hill.
No, that's surprising. They're up top. There's a few people up top. Anderson's behind the scoreboard. Keeter with a line drive. Straightaway center right there, though. Center Crappie to make the catch. So for the inning, Central, 1 hit by pitch. Strands are running, no runs. No hits, 1 man left on.
It's 1 left. After 5 complete.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish junks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
Marcino Enterprises is your complete auto and truck repair center. Marcino Enterprises also offers towing, tires, and vehicle undercoating. You can visit Marcino Enterprises at their new location across from the Winter Drive-In on 43 for 24/7 roadside assistance. Save this number in your phone right now, 740-282-8880. That's an easy number, 740-282-8880. Marcino Enterprises does it all: towing, tires, repair, and vehicle undercoating.
Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio.
Once again, the Crusaders will bring out junior Nick Kissinger to pitch, coming in relief of Acruda last inning. First pitch inside, the number 2 hitter for Wildcats, Ryan Higgs, second baseman. It'll be Higgs, McBain, and Ash here in the top of the 6th.
Got a loud crowd down there.
It's a good thing, though.
Yes, it is.
Number right up front of the plate. Kissinger picks it up quickly, and he makes the play. Nice job by Kissinger.
Good play. Good play. Good throw.
Excellent job. Came off the plate kind of awkwardly there. Didn't know whether Argentine was going to get it. Kissinger called him off, made the play, fired on to first, and just got him. They'll bring up right fielder Alec McBain. McBain 1 for 3 today. Popped up to the short, flew out the left and singled last time up. Scored a run. McBain ground ball in between first and second. Just out of reach of the diving O'Connor. McBain's second hit of the day.
Hit his glove, but he just couldn't get to it. It was a diving attempt.
Nice attempt there. Like you said, in between first and second. That's a base hit all the way. So Edison gets a runner on first with 1 up, bringing up number 4 hitter George Ash. First baseman who's grounded out to third, popped up to second, and singled and scored also last inning.
Going back.
Pitch bounces in front of the plate, gets away, and McBain will advance to second on the wild pitch. Outfield playing straight away. Infield. No, there's nobody on third. I'm sorry. Simmons up a little bit. There's a pitch. Popped up toward between right and center. Runner coming to make the catch is Sprockeye. Runner held to second, route number 2.
Everybody was looking at each other at first, and then they said, I better go get this.
Yeah, Sprockeye and Gorman both glance at each other, and Sprockeye said, I'll take it. 2 outs, bring up Kenny, who walked last time. Pitch, strike one on the inside corner.
Good pitch.
Nice job hitting his location there.
Sun's out. Great day for baseball.
Yeah, I was surprised it called for rain today. I mean, all day. When I looked on the radar earlier, Dan, it said 5 o'clock. Strike two on the curveball by Kissinger. Quickly ahead 0-2 to Kenny. Argentine sets up outside. The pitch stays a little bit inside. Nice play at shortstop there by Fayak on to first. And Kenny just beats it out.
That was a long throw.
And, more importantly, excellent job getting the glove on saving a run scored was Fayak there at short. So Kenny picks up his second hit in the day. We'll have runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Designated hitter number 22, Brandon Scott.
So we'll bring up Brandon Scott, who came in the game last inning for Edison.
That was a long throw. I mean, it was deep in the hole.
Scott reached on an error last inning. The 2 outs, runners at first and third. Small lead off at first by Kenny. Pitch.
Outside.
I was going to say outside too, but it's a strike.
He didn't call that a strike, did he?
Yes, he did.
Oh,
0-1. Beautiful curveball there.
Yeah, now that was a
strike two.
Very nice pitch.
And, if I'm a Kissinger and Argentine coach, if they're giving me that call, I'm going to go back to
there he goes.
That's up right there. So outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Same pitch.
A little bit more outside there. 1-2 pitch. Curveball popped up. Argentine coming back, gets underneath it, and he makes a catch for out number 3. So go through the top of the 6. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, 2 runners left on base there. After 5.5, it's Edison 6, Central 2. Those 2 hits, Edison, huh?
Windows. Who do you call? Fort Steuben Maintenance. That's who. Commercial or residential, they can handle most any project, big or small. They also do new construction and renovations. So get a free estimate by calling Fort Steuben Maintenance today and get them started on your next project. 740-283-4890 for Fort Steuben Maintenance. Get your message heard by advertising with us, Ohio Valley Sports Online. Email us, ohiovalleysportsonline@gmail.com.
Now is the time of the year to reward your athlete for a job well done. At the Wintersville Trophy Shop, they have all you need for your special athlete. Trophies, plaques, and ribbons for every sport. The Wintersville Trophy Shop, 756 Main Street in downtown.
TS Electric is a leading electrical contracting firm with offices located in Richmond, Ohio, providing a spectrum of electrical services to commercial and residential clients throughout Ohio, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania. Our commitment? To provide our customers with quality service performed on schedule and at a fair price, which is how TS Electric earned its superior reputation in the industry. Our team specializes in the areas of electrical construction, expansion of existing facilities, and maintenance programs. If you need electrical work done for your home or business, contact TS Electric and say you heard it here. TS Electric is offering 25% off a change of service. Give them a call. 740-765-4321. That's TS Electric.
As we head to the bottom of the 6 here, Central down 6-2 to the Wildcats. The Anthony Sprock guy leading off here against Andrew Kinney, who came 1 in the 4th. This will be his 3rd inning. 1-1 count so far. They say congratulations to Anthony Agresta, named head coach of the Catholic Central Boys football team here today. 2-1 down low. Agresta comes from where?
You have all that information.
North Lake Christian School in Covington, Louisiana. Pitch outside there, 3-1.
Must be tired of the hot weather. wants to experience the winner.
And that's the start they needed. Ball 4, walk for Sprock out of lead off the inning.
Got a guy on. That's what you're looking for. Leadoff man on base.
Now batting for the first time, number 10, junior Nick Kissinger came in to pitch. It's important to Crusaders that you don't have to get all 4 back here, Dan, but we want to cut to that lead here.
2-2.
Outside gets away from him. Sprock will take off down to second. Yeah, if you can get 2 here, and try to get the other 2, anything. Be nice to cut in the lead. Pitch on the outside corner, 1-1 count. So Kenny hit that same spot.
Yes.
And once again, keep going to it if it's called.
Yeah, that was a very good pitch right there.
Nice pitch right down the middle there. 1-2 to Kissinger. Small lead for Sprock Eye.
Big hole.
The pitch. Strike 3 swinging with a fastball on the outside corner for the first out there.
Big hole on the left-hand side. I would have the second baseman hold him. I don't know why the shortstop's over there.
Number 2, no.
Well, they're figuring with the speed of Kenny here, they're going to pull the ball. So we'll no Falak leadoff hitter. 1 for 3 on the day. Falak flies out to right field. McBain going back, makes the catch. Sprock out, tag up, and head to third. That'll be out number 2.
It's not an easy catch out there. Look at the way the sun is.
Yes, with the sun and the wind actually blowing
towards
that way. Nice job by McBain. Route number 2, bring up Luca Connor. Connor hit by pitch in the 4th inning.
Number 7, Luca Connor.
Someone's letting us know. Fastball outside corner, swing and a miss.
I can't see it. They sitting right down below us.
They must be. I can't.
Oh, they're all over there. Okay. That mic picks everything.
Yes, it does. Is that what you always tell me?
Yes. Especially Sheriff Fred Abdello on the sidelines.
Quickly 0-2 to Connor.
You got to be away from him because his voice penetrates.
Time call by Connor. Yeah, I can remember that. It sticks out my mind on the sideline there. Let's go, Argentine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Really? Missed there on the curveball. 1-2 to Connor. They said he's hit by a pitch in the 4th, flew out, or on the fielder's choice in the 2nd. 1-2 pitch. Curveball stays up around the head. 2-2. One thing we know, we talked about Kenny, he likes to work fast too. He's a little bit slower than the other day, but he still gets the ball, gets back to the mound. 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Nice job by Connor staying alive.
Had to get some candy. I didn't bring anything to drink, and it's a shame that the concession stand's not open.
I'm going to start opening one up myself. 2-2 pitch, fouled off again.
Just bring a cooler and sell out of it.
Connor once again fights that off. 2-2 count. Crusaders down 6-2 here. Bottom of the 6th, runner on third, 2 outs. 2-2 pitch from Kenny. Fastball in the dirt. Nice block by Gump, preventing a run score. Full count. Run from scoring there.
Three, 2.
3-2 pitch. Strike down the middle. Strike 3. Swinging, missing. Fouled it off into the catcher's mitt there. Going to be held on for the third. We get no runs, no hits, One walk, one runner left on. After 6 complete innings, it's Edison Wildcats 2, Edison Wildcats 6, Sumo Catholic Central 2.
Bert's Hot Dog Shop. Here's the who, what, where, when, and why about Bert's.
Where?
Route 18, just outside Burgettstown.
When?
When you want the very best hot dog you've ever tasted.
Why?
Because it's Bert's passion to create the best hot dog, to create fresh homemade chili sauce for your chili dog each and every day.
How?
Oh, that's simple. It's a foot long with or without chili. It's a hot dog with or without the fixins. It's how you love your hot dog. Bert knows. Bert knows how. Bert knows hot dogs. Route 18. See you there, dog.
Need something moved or hauled? Call Economy Lawn Care. No need to worry any longer how you're going to move it. We provide general hauling, moving services, single item delivery, and in-store pickup for retail items. Call Economy Lawn Care. We're more than just lawn care.
Looking for help with your financial needs? Deanna Ball & Company has a full staff of certified CPAs that have been serving you since 1949. No matter how big or small, get the personalized professional service and senior management involvement that you deserve. Call us today.
Everhart Bow Funeral Home, where pre-planning ensures that your family won't have to worry about your loved one's final wishes or financial arrangements during this most difficult time. Everhart Bow Funeral Home, Wintersville, Richmond, and Burgolds.
Get your message heard by advertising with us, Ohio Valley Sports Online. Email us, ohiovalleysportsonline@gmail.com.
We got to the top of the 7th. 62 Edison. Kissinger still on the relief. He'll be facing Noah Woods, Brandon Boyd, and Isaac Smith. Bottom of the order for the Wildcats. First pitch from Kissinger. Turn on foul. Hit deep, but foul over into the bullpen area.
In between innings, we've had some great music, by the way.
I always want to scream, "Let's go, Pitt," when they play that. Did it?
He hit him. No?
Well, that's what Woods is asking. He said it hit me, but the umpire said no. So
how could it have not hit him? Evidently not.
Pitch from Kissinger, curveball. Nice curveball in there for strike 2. He barely got a piece of it to foul it off. 1-2.
Looked like he was completely fooled on that.
Yes, he was. Kissinger, the junior, seen a lot of time on the mound for Crusaders this year. Argentine sets up outside, the pitch inside. 2-2. Oh, Zach Campbell. I'm sorry. There's a new pitcher, Zach Campbell, number 9. Senior for the Crusaders. 2-2 curveball. Swinging and foul ball, staying alive barely by Woods. Campbell replacing Kissinger. As the sun's covered up once again by the clouds here.
A little bit of cloud cover.
Pitch. Driven to left field. Keeter coming in. Slides, makes the catch for out number 1. Nice job by Keeter. For the first out, bringing up shortstop Brandon Boyd.
Number 3, Brandon Boyd.
Boyd today struck out, singled. Got hit by a pitch to get on.
It's gotten a lot darker.
First pitch from Campbell. Up high for a ball.
A little windy.
Yeah, maybe this is the rain that I thought was coming earlier. 1-0 pitch. Fastball popped up over towards the inside of play, right back behind us here on the first base side.
I was going to get it, but I had this headset on. I couldn't get there fast enough. It would have pulled my head off.
Not doing anything Sunday, folks. Dan the Natural.
I guess we play at noon.
Plays at noon.
Coach hasn't texted us yet.
Curveball in there for strike 2. Nice breaking pitch. 1-2. Boy, Dan the Natural Vogel and Legal Hair open up Sunday. Dan, the all-time hit leader in the Steubenville Co-Ed League, passing Tennessee Ernie Hollinger. Pop up center field, drifting to left field. Catch made once again by Keeter for out number 2. Dan recently passed Ernie Hollinger for the all-time hits leads down the Steubenville Co-Ed League.
Number 11, Isaac Smith.
And they'll bring up Isaac Smith, who's first pitch, ground ball, second base.
Oh, big hop.
Big hop to Connor. Plays it well on to first for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down, top of the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Edison 6, Central 2.
Looking for help with your financial needs? Deanna Ball & Company has a full staff of certified CPAs that have been serving you since 1949. No matter how big or small, get the personalized professional service and senior management involvement that you deserve. Call us today.
Be who you want to be at EGCC. Be who you want to be. Be who you want to be at EGCC. EGCC. Be who you want to be. Be who you want to be at EGCC. 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 Be who you want to be. Be who you want to be at EGCC. EGCC.
You know, now's the time of year to reward your young athlete for a job well done. At the Wintersville Trophy Shop, they have all you need for your special athlete, like trophies, plaques, and ribbons for every sport. The Wintersville Trophy Shop, 756 Main Street in Wintersville, 740-266-6905. Call today.
Hello, this is Steve Davis from Steve's Fish and Chips, and when I'm not able to get to the games, I listen to it on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Enjoy going to a place where it seems everybody knows your name? We all do. That's why you and your friends will fit right in at the Parkview Inn in Mingo Junction. The Parkview is home to the coldest beer in town. Looking to catch a game? The Parkview has multiple big screens to catch all the sports action. The Parkview Inn has been a Mingo tradition for decades, located in the heart of downtown. At the Parkview Inn in Mingo Junction, you may walk in as a stranger, but you'll leave as a friend.
Catcher number 21, Dom, Argentine.
And we're back, folks. Last chance for the Crusaders here. Bottom of the 7th. It'll be Argentine. Bell Gorman facing Andrew Kinney, who came on in the 4th for the Wildcats. First pitch from Kinney to Argentine inside for ball 1. Argentine's hit the ball all 3 times up pretty hard, Dan.
Need 4 runs to tie it, 5 to win. High.
Pitch 2-0 there, yeah. And right now you just got to do nothing crazy. Try to get one at a time, as you can without making any mistakes to hurt yourself here. 2-0 pitch. Fastball for a strike. Swinging there, Argentine. Kind of late on that pitch. Two-one pitch from Kenny.
Ooh, got him.
Hits Argentine in the side of his thigh there, and he heads down to first.
Again, leadoff batter on base. That's what you want.
See if the Crusaders can work some magic here, down 6-2. Heard someone in the crowd. We used to always say that same thing growing up. Don't rub it.
Yeah, you never rub it. You never rub it.
Kenny's first pitch inside. 1-0 to Bell. Argentine with a save here. Don't want to do anything stupid to get picked off at first. Fastball down the middle.
A little behind it.
Cut by Bell there. A little bit behind 1-1, excuse me. On the stretch, the pitch. Down in the dirt, 2-1.
Steady diet of fastballs.
Right now with a 4-run lead, you wanted those strikes. Trying to get at least one out here. Pitch outside. 3-1.
He's just gunning them.
I was kind of nervous there. That's a pitch that's been called.
Yeah.
A little bit different earlier. 3-1 pitch. That ball's running right field down the line. He's going to get to it. That's down for a base hit. for Matt Bell. Argentine on his way to third, back to second. Wisely
Yes.
stops and goes back to second. Do not run yourself out of inning there. First and second, nobody out. Bring up Ryan Gorman. And that's the start the Crusaders are looking for.
2 on, no outs.
Ryan Gorman struck out looking last time up. He's got a single on my fielder's choice in the first inning.
He's throwing fastballs.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for here. She sets up on the outside corner here to pitch.
Whoa.
Gorman got the fastball. He's looking for just missed that, fouls it directly back. 0-1. Kenny getting a signal. Short lead by both runners into the stretch. His catcher sets up outside corner again. Kenny's pitch. Fastball way outside there. 1-1 count. Nice job by Gump going out to get that. One pitch.
There's a curveball.
Curveball breaks beautifully over the plate for 1-2. Nice job of mixing that up there. Yeah, Gorman up with Simmons on deck. Curveball has stayed out. 2-2. Nice job by Gorman there. Not biting.
That's
Anthony Simmons. He's going to hit for herself. It's like 2-2 pitch outside. Full count.
Come on.
Yeah, somebody's saying, come on. They have to be, that person has to be very far over on the first base side. I think that was full count. Getting into the stretch, his pitch. Fastball, tapper towards first. First baseman coming on. Going to make the tag. Ash fields it himself, comes on and tags Gorman for out number 1. The runners will move up to second and third. 3 unassisted. First out of the inning, and Bell heads to second. Argentine on to third.
Umpires get no love whatsoever. Every call, somebody hates them.
Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah. Welcome to my world. Anthony Simmons will hit for himself for the first time. The junior Crusader takes the first pitch from Kenny. Strike one on the inside corner.
One out. 6-2. Edison.
Wind blowing straight out here. Sending the pitch. Down low, 1-1. It's a huge spot to step in. You know, you haven't batted all day. Step in the bottom of the 7th, runners in scoring position, needing a hit here. 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2-1. It can be done, though. We saw the same thing, you know, in the Crusaders Big Red game.
Yep.
2-1 pitch from Kenny. Way outside. Nice job by Gump getting out of there. 3-1. Now, if you're Simmons, you know, this pitch better be, you know, if you're going to swing, it has to be straight down the middle. Make him work his way. And ball 4 outside. The bases are loaded.
Tying run at the plate.
The Crusaders. Argentine at third, Bell at second, Simmons now at first, bringing up Jaden Keeter, left fielder for the Crusaders. Keeter's made contact all 3 times today, grounded out to short and flew out to center twice. Keeter, first pitch up the middle, fielded by the second base on the short, throw to first. Oh, wow.
He's got a dinner date.
Double play. But the Wildcats turn a double play. Ball goes past the pitcher, fielded by the shortstop on this, or fielded by second baseman on the short. First for the double play, and that'll do it, folks. Your final. Edison 6, Catholic Central 2. We're going to take a break, get the stats together, and we'll be right back.
National Cola, over the past 75 years, has fostered long-term relationships with customers near and far. They are one of the premier blenders in the special chemicals market. They've been located in Steubenville since 1938, employing qualified local personnel in production, sales, customer support, and product research. National Colloid is a big part of the community and a proud sponsor of this high school sports broadcast.
Made Men Promotions is live pro boxing. Made Men Promotions focuses on